Peace, Grand Rising, good morning, and welcome. This is day 9. Can you believe it? Day 9 of this 60-day journey of healing, transformation, and self-discovery. I appreciate your presence here. I hope you are enjoying the journey, the journey of self-transformation. It's the hero's journey. And in the end, as we always say, the hero always wins. But we gotta go through some things, discover some things, let go of some things, all in this particular process. And if you're just joining us and you've missed the first week, no worries. You can cringe watch this the same way you do Netflix and catch up, because each morning message is no more than 10, 15 minutes. And if you want to purchase the journal, you go to shopurbanx.com. Shopurbanx.com. You're going to get a journal. You're going to get that beautiful velvet bag that it comes in. You're going to get a pen to write with. You're going to get some Post-its for your daily reminders. Yes, you're going to get some bookmarks. Everything you need that you can be equipped with to keep this thing rolling. And of course, if you want to become a member, we're on Saturdays. You get to hear me live in a community setting, us putting digital hugs around each other and sharing our stories and our pain and pulling each other up. You got to go to our membership, which is urbanx.nyc. It's only $20 a month, and you can cancel at any time. There is absolutely no pressure. Today's affirmation, today's words, today's challenge is laughter at home. All right? Laughter can be medicine or a mask. Now, why is that important? It's important because my book, titled You Gotta Laugh to Keep from Crying, I didn't start living until I thought I was dying, was both. It was joyous and it was to mask pain and crying. And so remember that you can order or pre-order at Amazon right now. And those pre-sales matter because that book won't be released until November 25th. It is the precursor to everything you see here. This 60-day challenge was birthed from this book and my experiences that I finally was able to open up and share with you about my hero's journey. All right? In some homes, laughter was healing, spontaneous, safe, and shared. In other homes, it was a disguise, a way to hide pain, to smooth tension, to pretend everything was fine. And we speak a lot about what's going on behind the laughter. All right? There's a lot going on behind that laughter. And if you know me, I'll do anything to make you laugh. And as quiet as kept is sometimes to absorb some of the pain that you're going through and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that I'm not in pain. And this is how I deal with a coping mechanism of pain. I've often said some of the greatest comedians, when you finally got to remove the veil and hear their story, it's very dark, very sinister. They were going through a lot, and some of them were suicidal. And so these journeys that we go on is to ensure that we're stable and we're safe and in a safe space to continue to express ourselves. Think back. When you heard laughter growing up, what did it mean? Did it signal joy or danger? Was it warm or was it mocking? I remember my mother used to be listening to Richard Pryor and, boy, go in the room. You can't listen to this. And I would be, have my ear to the door listening to Richard and the joy it brought my mother and the adults in the room, and they'd be cracking up and laughing. I couldn't wait until I was old enough so I could listen to Richard Pryor, or for me it was Eddie Murphy, growing up. And so These people provide us laughter because, especially so-called African Americans, what we've been through in this country, and then our personal trauma, that escape for laughter is critical. It is a curing essence, to who we are, right? Sometimes we learn to use humor to deflect. We laugh so others won't see our pain. We become the entertainer, the peacekeeper, the light in the room, all while carrying darkness quietly inside. Yes, I was a class clown. And I was a class clown for a couple of reasons. To deflect from how dirty I was and unkept. And I felt if I can make you laugh, you would not notice those things. But also as a defense mechanism, because in my neighborhood, what you guys call bullying now was the norm. We snapped on each other and we knew about each other's parents and drinking problems and this and that. And if you could tell jokes back, that's the way you kept the older guys off of you, but we were all fighting something in the grand scheme of things. Today, I want you to explore your relationship with laughter. Has it been medicine or a mask? And take time with that. Take time. Are you laughing just to hide the pain? Or is it truly a beautiful time in your life and you have a sense of humor where you don't take things so serious? Because laughter is also one of those things where you shouldn't take it so serious. The Joker in the movie, Batman, said, "Why so serious?" And he had a permanent smile on his face. Of course, he was masking deeper, darker things, but sometimes the things that hinder us can just be laughed at. If you watch our podcast on Urban X TV, the #1 father and son podcast, we deal with a lot of laughter, but we put the medicine inside the food as well. So a lot of messages we're trying to deliver, we will deliver under the guise of satire, so that, it can be received well, Both are valid. Both served a purpose. But as we heal, laughter begins to transform from defense to expression, from hiding to celebration. So as you journal today, recall moments of genuine laughter, the kind that bubbles up from your belly, that leaves you breathless and alive. We all have somebody either at the job who's always brightening our day. That class clown, or, you can always count on this person to say something funny, do something funny, even in your family. And these things help you along the way. You know what I mean? Just to laugh for a few minutes, right? So that laughter is healing. That laughter belongs to you. It's proof that joy survived even the hardest of places. Your laughter no longer needs to protect you. It can now be the sound of your freedom. All right? So think about those things. Laughter could be medicine or a mask. What role did laughter play in your childhood home? Was it genuine or was it a way to hide the pain? Your hero's note. My laughter today is real. I honor the joy that survives. Honor that joy that survives. Laugh in the face of evil if that's what you have to do to get through this. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just ask a few other questions. Was humor used to connect or to deflect? Right? That's important. Can you remember moments when laughter felt pure? Like you were just home or Thanksgiving is coming and how much laughter will be in that room that is genuine laughter that you just love. You can count on this person is going to act out. My uncle so-and-so is going to say this, and it's going to bring an innocent laughter that refreshes and kind of renews us. You know what I mean? What makes you laugh freely today? I am a 12-year-old who's also 57. And so I laugh at a lot of goofy stuff And I've been accused by my wife and children, Dad, it's time to grow up, man. That was very childish, but that's what keeps me young inside. That's what hides the pain, and what I'm going through in terms of chronic illness and disabilities. That laughter, it just keeps me going. It's pure, and the younger the laughter, I feel younger in my spirit, even though my body may be going through a transformation and a toll, right? My mind stays young, and the Urban X platform kind of gives me a great opportunity to be super goofy. And those who watch the show on a regular basis, they anticipate it, they look forward to it, and they don't hold it against me. Because when it's time to be an adult, I do adulting well. I don't put 3 kids through college. I'm a homeowner. I'm a husband. I'm a brother. I'm a father. I'm an uncle. I'm a mentor. So when it's time for me to do the adult thing, I do it. But in my time to be a 12-year-old kid, I'm going to embrace that. And so even if laughter once hid pain, it's still yours to reclaim. Joy is not portrayal of your past. It's proof that healing is working. I'm gonna say that again. Joy is not portrayal of your past. It's proof that healing is working. All right? And if you have the journal, and I hope you do, we end each exercise by asking, what are you grateful for? And I'm talking about right now, at this moment. Are you grateful that you have a job? Are you grateful that there's no one sick? Are you grateful to be in love? Are you grateful that your team is winning? Grateful and thankful are these things that are very important. So grateful and graceful. Those are the words I want to focus on as we move forward and begin week 2 of this journey. Grateful and graceful. All right, we have to give people grace, because it's not necessarily grace for them. It's grace for us, so that on this hero's journey, I don't get sidetracked or detoured off the path to find out the ultimate goal, which is to find the ultimate truth in self. And with that being said, live, learn, laugh, and love. I love you, and I hope you love yourself. Peace.